You have to try this Egyptian food. This is Fateer Meshaltet. Fateer Meshaltet is a flaky, layered Egyptian pastry, and I am going to show you how we make it in the beled. I left Cairo and went to the beled. Beled is Arabic for village. Welcome to Soft Gidam. If you want to experience old school tradition, plus the absolute best Fateer Meshaltet you will ever have, go to the beled. Now let's learn how to make Fateer Meshaltet. First, you want to shake flour through a strainer into a large bowl. This process is important because it will help break up any lumps in the flour. Now add salt, sugar, and my family's secret ingredient, vanillin powder. Now slowly add water to begin forming the dough. Once the dough starts to take form, you may need some backup to knead the dough. If the dough is still sticking to your hands, then you need to add a little bit more water. When the dough stretches like this, it is ready. Add flour to a large tray and form the dough into smaller portions. Smack it, set it on the tray, cover it, and let it rest for about 30 minutes. While the dough rests, let's make this cup of coffee using a siberteya. If you know the English translation for siberteya, let me know in the comments what it is. After mixing the water, sugar, and coffee, let it slowly heat up. The coffee will begin to bubble around the edges and it will slowly rise up. Be careful not to let it overflow. Now pour it in a cup like this to get the wish. In Arabic, wish means face. Here's to the perfect cup of coffee using a siberteya in the beled. Yallah, Bismillah. Now back to the Fateer Meshaltet. Use your hands to spread the dough, then use a roller to stretch it even further. Pay close attention to what happens next. Pick up the dough and wave it like a blanket to stretch it so thin that it becomes translucent. This is a team effort. Look at how quickly this dough was stretched. It practically turned into a table cover. Now add melted ghee to cover every part of the dough. Fold one side over and make sure there are not any air pockets. Add more melted ghee and repeat the process of folding and adding more ghee, folding and adding more ghee, until you reach about the original size of the fateer dough ball. As it becomes smaller and smaller, you do not have to use as much ghee. Let it rest for about 30 minutes in a circular baking tray, then spread it all the way to the edges. Now combine ishta with eggs and vanillin powder. This mixture will add nice coloration and amazing flavor to the Fateer Meshaltet. Spread this mixture on top of the fateer, ensuring that you cover every part. Be careful walking down the alley past the goats to make it to the forn beledi. First things first, we need to get the fire going. This forn beledi is one of one and it is much better than any modern oven. Fateer Meshaltet takes about 20 minutes of baking time, and it needs to be rotated while baking. Here is how it looks fresh out of forn beledi. Cut it into quarters and it is ready to serve. It should have flaky layers like this. Egyptian style Fateer Meshaltet. Yallah, Bismillah. I hope you can one day experience the culture and tradition in the beled as I have. Be mindful of the guard goats and indulge in Fateer Meshaltet.